Hi, my name is Liz Sanchez and I'm the pre-K teacher here at Van Sanguine. And this is our first year using the creative curriculum. And I'm here to talk to you about one of our most popular centers, the sand and water table. Sand and water table is very important, especially from the beginning. Let them come and play because they can use their senses and they can use it to regulate their emotions. Right now, we have a literacy activity, but I want to tell you that the sand and water table can be used for every single subject in the classroom. So right now we have letters and they're digging for letters. They can match the letters with the map as they find them. They can write words. They can write the letters in our poster on our door. But they can also, very independently, go and find a clipboard, some paper, and a marker, a crayon, and a color pencil, and they can write their own words and whatever they want to do with the clipboard and the materials. We have numbers too. We've been counting in our sand center because this year I've seen them struggle with numbers. So I introduced numbers. So they also dig for numbers in our sand table and they can write in there in our paper. I keep all the materials available for them. Not only they can use the letters, there's also more materials under the box because the sand table is very, very nice to learn about math. They can use from our Kodo kit the containers and learn about volume. How many of the little ones do I need with water or sand to fill out the big ones? We use it for creativity in social studies. They can build communities of fishes, animals. They get to stamp them. These are cookie cutters that I bought at the Dollar Tree. They can create their own gardening for our gardening study this time around. For science, I fill the water table and they do experiments. Think and float. They can find objects in the classroom and they will do their own experiment. And something really magical that happens in the sand table, the conversations that they have with each other. It's amazing what can you hear in the sand table. I usually come to them when I want to interact with them and I give them open-ended questions. What will happen if instead of water, we had oil? Because we talked about buoyancy too when we talk about sink and float. So I try to, there's always two friends in the sand table, so we have a lot of conversation. The pretend and learn activities that happen in the sand table are amazing in here. So we don't only fill it with sand and water. We've had water beads, we had paper, we had flour, we had corn, we had beets, anything that they can touch and feel good about it. They can dig, they can build, they can experiment. My sand table, it's next to the water sink and it's for a reason. If they want to wet the sand, they can do it independently. I do not do it. They get their cup and they pour the water. They know the expectation is only 1 cup per group. They mix the sand and they can build up, they can stamp the letters, and it gives them another whole dimension on how to use the sand table. Another expectation that we have, if you are at the sand table, when it's cleaning up time, it's cleaning up time. There's a broom and a dustpan, and those are the rules. We make it really clear. First weeks of school, we model how to sweep, how to collect the sand. If it's not dirty, it goes back to the table. If it's dirty, it goes to the trash can. But they learn really quick, and it's one of their favorite activities to do, to clean the sand table. They feel grown-ups when they're cleaning. On the next table, I have some activities that are planned for our next study. Gardening. From the Dollar Tree, we had pots, different sizes. We can plant on them. We can use them as volume. These ones have little holes, so it's gonna be really interesting how they can come up with the idea of filling it without the set coming out. Little rocks to be pretend seeds. Plants, they can plant just to play. We all have the Lakeshore theme box growing things. There's butterflies, little gardens, apple trees that they can plant in there. And from the Dollar Tree, flowers. We can count them, we can sort them, we can pattern them. And just have fun, because it's one of the most important centers to my perception in our classroom, because they can learn everything in there. Thank you, and I hope you use some of my ideas.